you know when and how you know if your online marketing is working. So a lot of people are doing lots of different things online. There's Facebook ads, which are super awesome, Instagram ads, pay-per-click, search engine optimization, search engine marketing. There's just all kinds of ways for you to market online. But you probably want to know if it's working. You want a return on your investment. This is something that we strive for in business, in marketing, in sales. If we're going to spend any time or money, you're going to need to figure out if that's getting you anything back. Because if you're not getting a return on your investment, then you probably should be spending your time and your money on other things. So to understand return on investment, you first have to figure out what your baseline is. So where are you starting from? If you're trying to drive more visitors to your website, how many visitors are you getting? If you're trying to get more visits to your Facebook page, how many visits are you getting? If you're trying to get people to opt in for an ebook or something else, you still need to figure out where you're starting from. If you're starting from zero, great. If you're not starting from zero, great. You have to understand where you're starting from because it's hard to measure if you don't know where you started. Then you have to figure out what your goal is. And this can be tricky. This can be tricky because Facebook ads, just for example, offer you lots of different goals. And your goals may change over time. Your goals may change from here to there. So you have to figure out first, what are you trying to accomplish by spending this time or money? Are you trying to get more people on your list? Are you trying to get them to opt into an offer? Are you trying to get them to buy? What is your goal? Be very specific about goals because otherwise, again, it's hard to measure. Then you have to figure out what are you willing to invest. So right now, it's a low barrier to entry to start investing a lot of time into online marketing. So you can do all of your own Facebook ads. It's not rocket surgery, people. You can totally do it. You can do your own Instagram ads. You can do your own pay-per-click marketing. Hi, Tabitha. You can do your own pay-per-click marketing. You can do your own SEO. All of the information is out there available to you. You can totally choose to do this yourself. But are you willing to invest the time, or would you rather invest the money? Hire an expert, and it becomes a choice. It becomes a business decision at that point about what you want to do. Is it better to invest your time, increase your expertise, get to know it, and do it a little bit? Or is your time more valuable spent other places, providing the services in your business, or working on other marketing activities, and you can pay somebody money and get this off the ground faster and get a return on your investment, back to your return on your investment. So you have to figure out what you're willing to invest. And then finally, you have to measure it. Once you know what your goal is and what your baseline is, then you need to be checking in. With online marketing, really hours, days, you're checking in very quickly to figure out if things are working. With Facebook ads, you don't want to just put one Facebook ad out in the world. You won't. Oh, good, Tabitha. I'm glad that you're close to hiring help. You don't really just want to put one Facebook ad out in the world and go, I hope it works. Because you have the opportunity to do a whole campaign with 3 different ads, and within hours, sometimes minutes, but hours, you'll know which one's working better than others. I wish that there was a marketing crystal ball. I wish that there was something that would tell us from the beginning what people are going to react to. We get lots of good indicators. If you know who your audience is and you know what's worked before and you have some messages, you're at a good starting place. But even the best marketer on the planet, Don Draper, went with his intuition, but it didn't always work. We as marketers have to test and test and test and iterate and iterate. So measuring is so critical to helping us figure out what's working and what's not working. Something we think would be great might fall flat on its face, and we would pull back any funding of that, pull that ad, put another one out there, because one's going to resonate. You just have to keep trying. But you don't know unless you measure. And you can't measure unless you have a baseline. And you also can't measure unless you know what your goal is. So setting goals are really critical to making sure that you have a way to figure out if your online marketing is actually working. So those were the 5 things. You understand that you're trying to get a return on your investment. Figure out what your baseline is. You should at least have Google Analytics on your website. Facebook gives you lots of insights. All the social media channels give you insights. So go familiarize yourself with where you're at. Set your goals. And your goal doesn't have to be, I'm going to make $1 million. Your goal could be, I need to increase my website traffic by 10%. I need to get 10 more people to sign up for my offer. Just very specific. Does not have to be overly complicated. Doesn't have to be huge. If you want to go test a $20 Facebook ad and you want to drive 50 more people to your website, or have 50 people see your offer, or get 5 people signed up, that's a reasonable return on investment. A $4 lead acquisition is not bad. But know what your goals are. And then figure out what you're willing to invest. Is it time or is it money? There's lots of great resources out there. Membership sites, like, for example, Stacey Harris has Hit the Mic Backstage, which is fantastic for all things social. It tells you how to run social ads, it gives you trainings. So that can get you up and running faster. So that's a combination of time and money. Or you can hire someone, or you can do the investigation, but figure out where you're at and what you want to invest. And then finally, check the analytics and the insights. Make sure to measure what's going on. Make sure you're in a position to measure it. Adding the Facebook pixel after you've ran your ads doesn't really help you. So know what else you need to have set up and put in place in order to correctly measure at the end. So that is the 5 ways that you know if your online marketing is working.